everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of All In Sports. It's Lee Ice, and you can see on the screen, my son is back. He has joined us. What's up, son?
How you doing, Dad?
I'm sorry, we both feel bad, after last Sunday, but
Yeah,
that,
we
we
both
come together.
overachieved.
We come together as a family to get over our wounds. Big Dog, what's going on, man?
Suddenly ice, house hunting and stuff like that,
What'd you say?
house hunting. That's what I said.
Oh,
House hunting.
okay.
Got a little itch, you know what I'm saying? So, want to tell everybody, glad Brian's on here. Brian will be with us in Vegas in April for the WrestleMania show. It'll be all about wrestling when we go to Vegas. That's my birthday weekend too, so y'all got to celebrate my birthday while y'all out there too. Also, I want to tell everybody, Lee Ice State of the Union Ladies Roundtable next week. Dean Marie and Sharon Lindsay from the Barry Farmer Morning Show will be on. So,
got to dress up for the ladies, y'all.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, let's thank everybody for tuning to last week's show. Let's thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like Lee Ice always said, I hope we can entertain y'all doing what we've gone through, and we've been going through it for 5 years. Yep, this is the season. But, I don't say the word, but I am telling you, always protect yourself and your families. Son, you ready to get things started?
Yes, sir.
You got it? What you got?
Little Josh Allen.
We'll be talking about this dude today. Give it up. Y'all know what's first on the agenda. The All In State of the Union brought to you by the best there is, the best there was. He's the best there ever done it. His name is not Bret Hart, but his name is Hill. And we call him the Big Dog. What's going on, man?
Man, do I have the roommate? Are they Oscar and Felix? Are they the odd couple? Justin Tucker, Deshaun Watson? Could it be the same thing? I think it is. Justin Tucker, happy endings too. He's been accused of massage parlor sexual assault. The Ice. Brian, how you feel?
So today it's up to 10 now, so there are more coming out. So
What?
Yeah, I just saw it a couple minutes ago. Now it's up to 10.
Oh, man.
That's Deshaun Watson.
I guess he want more happy endings than them field goals.
I guess he won't have no more Rural Farms coffee either.
Oh, yeah, they're going to drop him. He probably already lost that.
Beach wins CM Bowl after brother's death. How you feel?
Missed that.
Yeah, so his brother died. I don't know how the young man died or nothing, but TCU wide receiver Jack Beach was selected the MVP of the Senior Bowl on Saturday, catching the winning touchdown pass a month after his brother died in a deadly pickup truck accident in New Orleans. Lee Ice.
Yes, sir.
Russell Wilson said he's focused on the Steelers, not going to talk about the Raiders. It's been rumored that Mike Tomlin's eyes was bugging out, but he pushed him back in and said Justin Fields might be the starting quarterback next year. How you feel?
Well, he should be the starting quarterback because I've been telling y'all for 3 years, Russ is washed up.
Kansas State stuns number 3 Iowa State and halts a 29-game home winning streak for Kansas State.
That's a good win, but it's not upsets like they used to be back in the day.
Bears hire Bieniemy as their running back coach, sources say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
Just stay away from Washington.
Pelicans lose Murray to ruptured Achilles tendon.
They were already pitiful.
Giannis heated over CP3 play. Enough is enough. Clippers trade off idea of veteran Tucker to the Jazz. KD says trash talk with Hall of Famer Peyton is all love. I think it was all love because it was the truth. You don't think so? You don't think so?
And he's soft, man.
Is it?
Yeah, he's soft.
Cowboys hire coach, Cardinal coach, offensive line Adams as OC.
Who? Adams who?
You always asking these difficult stuff.
He's gonna be the offensive coordinator.
New offense coordinator for the Cowboys. He was an offensive line coach, so I don't know how that's gonna mess out. Grizzles promote by Bucks, 8th offensive coordinator for Baker Mayfield. Nothing to say?
Oh, it's 4th one in 4 years?
I guess. I don't know. I don't keep up Baker Mayfield, man. I know he got a lot of people coaching him all the time. Emotional Ray inducted to the Sabres Hall of Fame. Buffalo Sabres Hall of Fame. No? Nothing to say about that? Y'all just boom today. Y'all boom. Let's go to some college basketball action. Let's go to some scores from earlier today. Auburn, number 1, Auburn 92, Ole Miss 82. Kansas State, like I said, was upset by Iowa State 80-61. Alabama, number 4, Alabama beats Georgia 90-69. Number 8, Tennessee 64. Number 5, Florida 44. Number 7, Michigan State 64. USC 70. Kansas 11 ranked Kansas 70. Baylor 81. Another upset. And Missouri, 88. Mississippi State 61. Lee Ice. That are all stated in Union. Benavidez, Morris tonight. Don't forget. Also, Royal Rumble going on right now. Take a commercial break.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go to a break. When we come back, it's all about the quarterbacks. This is gonna be fun and interesting. I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna have so many different points of views and answers. All of that. Come on back. Brian is in the house, y'all. We'll be right back.
Painstakingly by me, Samuel L. Jackson. It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat girls in no time. You might even fight a nigga or two. Bitch. How's it taste, motherfucker?
Can you stop yelling at me, please?
No, I can't stop yelling, because that's how I talk. You ain't never seen my movies. Two, that was a good one. C. They ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Frank Hicks, Jurassic Park, Samuel Jackson. It's my idea. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Lee Ice, I ain't gotta say nothing.
Dave Chappelle. The great Dave Chappelle. He's one of the great comedians, so let's talk about
that. I always say sketch comedy, yes, he's probably undisputed, but stand-up, I don't think he's in the top 5 at all.
You know what? Someone, who did I hear say that? I heard somebody say that. I think it was
comedy, he's probably the greatest of all time, easy.
No, I heard another comedian say that he's
Cat Williams.
Stand up, he's not.
It's not.
Cat said it. Yeah,
probably Cat Williams.
That was the big dude, Big Perm from Friday. What's his name?
I know.
Yeah,
he's sorry too, but anyway.
Yeah, he shouldn't talk. So. All right, y'all. Super Bowl Sunday, Kansas City and Philadelphia. Let's talk quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts against the great Patrick Mahomes. You notice I said great before Patrick Mahomes. Mr. Brian, Big Dog. I said the great Pat Mahomes. I didn't say the great Jalen Hurts. Tell me why I didn't say the great Jalen Hurts. He's going to his second Super Bowl.
I mean, he doesn't get I don't know if he deserves the credit, but especially this year because of Saquon, he hasn't got any of the credit. And then I guess everybody looked at the last time he made it as, I don't know, like a fluke, but everybody thought the Niners were going to win until Brock Purdy got hurt. So I think that hurt him too. He's pretty good. But I also saw people say, like, if he was in the AFC, he wouldn't be doing anything. So I don't know.
What you think, Big Dog? How do you rate? How do we supposed to rate Jalen Hurts as a quarterback? I mean, I'm guilty of it. I don't think he's definitely not great.
He wins.
I don't even know if he's very good. I mean, he has the best roster. I mean, he has 2 dynamic receivers, a dynamic tight end, the best offensive line, and he got a monster at running back. So how do we rate him as quarterback? How do you rate him, Big Dog?
I think he's borderline great, good. He's good, very good, but I think he's borderline great. He could be great. I think he was 1 fumble away from being a Super Bowl champion 2 years ago. I think he didn't have all that talent a couple years ago around him like he does now. So did he regress? Yeah, but I think he's also playing hurt. I think he's really hurt, and a lot of people they're just not saying it, how hurt he is. We'll probably hear more about it after next Sunday, but I think he's he's been a winner everywhere he's went, Lee Ice. Alabama and here and Oklahoma. So I mean, you can't say he's not a winner. He's definitely a winner.
Did he really win at Alabama? Because I remember him being replaced by Tua.
Well, that was his 3rd year there. His freshman year, he won a national championship, Lee Ice.
He did?
Yeah, the first year he won the national championship his freshman year. The second year, Tua replaced him. Then he came and replaced Tua the following year. So.
You got him top 10 right now? He's in the top 10?
Do I have him in the top 10?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the bottom 5. He's bottom 5, not the top 5.
Right. I think most people agree on the 4. That's usually, when you look at it, it's no order. Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, and Lamar. And then that's what most people say.
I'm taking Lamar out. I'm making Lamar now in the bottom 5 too. Because he's doing the same thing every year in the playoffs. So until he does something different, I will take him out. And that's why I had a problem with Chris Canty this week, saying Joe Burrow's not an elite quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that man, if he had a defense, Lord, I mean, they would win the Super Bowl. If they had just an average defense, I think. Lamar, I mean, you know I'm rough on Lamar, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit. But at the same time, like you said, Big Dog, he's still doing this. He still, to me, hasn't crossed that last line he needs to cross. And he had a chance again this year, and he didn't do it. Okay. But Josh Allen, where do you put him at?
Is
he number 2?
No. He's probably
Who's
5.
number 2?
He's 5.
Who's number 2?
Number 2?
Yeah. I got Josh Allen number 2.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, the man, what can he do? I got him number 2. I wouldn't have said that last year, but you took away his top receiver. I don't know who his running back is. I mean, the man is a beast. He cut down his turnovers with less talent. I mean, it was basically, I mean, you know, Brian, it was Josh Allen all year.
Yeah.
Basically one man show on offense.
Okay.
When he has to take that ball and he's taking.
Okay, you just brought you took the words right out of my mouth, guys. So if that's the case, he took that ball and did not get that 1 inch. So he's like, I got him maybe at 4, 5, 6 somewhere in there. I had to drop him because he did not. He's like Lamar. Joe Burrow's the only one that has gone into Kansas City twice now and beaten them.
Okay. I mean, how long are we going to rest on that?
With no defense, Lee Ice. Those teams, Baltimore and Buffalo, have better defenses than Cincinnati.
We're going to say that because when the last time Cincinnati made the playoffs?
2 years ago.
22.
So he hasn't made the playoffs the last 2 years.
Okay.
Josh Allen has gotten there.
Okay.
You know. Who's number 2? Are you saying Joe Burrow's number 2?
No, Jared Goff. Right now, Jared Goff.
Number 2. The guy that got beat by the Redskins?
Let me tell you something, man.
Rookie quarterback.
Tell you something.
That came out of nowhere.
Let me tell you why Jared Goff probably number 2 and maybe even number 3. He took a franchise that's historically terrible.
Like Buffalo.
No, y'all been to a Super Bowl. They haven't even smelled a Super Bowl. He took a franchise over from Matthew Stafford that was mediocre and turned them into something serious now.
Is that him or is that Campbell?
I think it's more a combination of him. Campbell just left up and found the right quarterback.
I feel like a lot of people would feel the opposite. But I mean, your opinion is your opinion. But
I think Jared Goff is probably he's probably 3. 2.
Yeah, you still ain't told me who number 2 is.
Come back to that. I'll come to you.
2 to me is Josh Allen, and then it's up for grabs. It could be Joe Burrow. It could be Lamar Jackson.
Are you going on base this year or past history?
Oh, everything.
On this year and past history. I mean, I know I'm critical of. I've been.
Well, you know what? If you want to go on past history and this year, just going on this man with 2 years, you can say C.J. Stroud's number 2. Technically.
No.
He is the Houston Texans. Who? The Houston Texans. Who? The Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud is
No.
Yeah, but he didn't have a great year this year, though.
Yeah, he
He
didn't.
literally said the sophomore slump, and they talk about it.
C.J. Stroud lost his top receivers. So,
Brian, who do you have number 2? Your boy?
Yeah, Allen and Burrow, I say 2 or 3. I'm critical on Lamar too, but if he's about to win his 3rd MVP, how can he not be in the top? So I
can't see. I can't.
I hope Allen gets it, but it doesn't look like he is.
And that's what my problem is. I mean, Allen don't have damn Derrick Henry in the backfield.
But after the All-Pro voting, that Allen's betting odds just plummeted. So
I just don't. I mean, if he wins 3 MVPs, he has to get.
Although it highlights the playoff struggles, though. He's a 3-time MVP. He's got 3 playoff wins in 6 years. And he loses to different teams. Mahomes once, Allen twice. Phillip Rivers beat him. I mean, it's,
And you can point to things where bad interceptions, bad fumbles.
The interception in the Buffalo game was awful.
that defines you and as a quarterback to me in the playoffs, your playoff performance.
Now,
Regular
Allen can't beat Mahomes, obviously, in the playoffs. He's 0-4. Besides the first championship game, the 13-second game, obviously, he took the lead. The one last year, he got in field goal range. They missed it. This one, the drive wasn't good, but he did put the ball in the guy's hands, and the guy dropped it. So if Patrick Mahomes didn't exist, I'm pretty sure Buffalo would have a lot of Super Bowls right now.
So,
what about I don't hear nobody saying this one guy's name. He's had 2 good years. He's won the division twice. Baker Mayfield.
He's not 2.
He had a great year last year and this year.
He's not even top. I don't even think Baker number is he?
He might be in the top, in the bottom.
I don't even think he's top 10.
Maybe.
Well, I'll probably say Jalen Hurts is number 2 then. Let me tell you why. Jalen Hurts has got the Super Bowl. You can't say nothing else.
What about Purdy?
You can't take that up from him. He's gotten this job for 4 years.
Yeah, Brock Purdy got there too.
Brock Purdy's top 5. I would give him top 5.
See, but you got a team that looks like they're going to hesitate to pay him. So if that's the case, they don't even think he's top 5.
They ain't got no money. They got to let somebody go. That's another issue. So, man.
No, but if you got a bona fide quarterback, you ain't hesitate. You like
Lee Ice. If you ain't got no money, you got to go commercial break. Just like we got to go commercial break because we ain't got no money. Go ahead, give me a break.
When we come back, we're going to finish this topic on the quarterbacks. I'm going to tell y'all who I think Jalen Hurts is. Brian, you might know. Big Dog, you definitely will know. All of that and more. All in sports. We'll be right back.
Oakland last time with my hand raised in victory. Yeah, you suffered, didn't you? Yeah, the madness gave you a hangover and you're not done coming out of it, are you? Yeah, your elevator doesn't go all the way up. You got one oar in the water. You're playing with a half a deck. Yeah, you think Elizabeth is gonna get her hands on the madness? Yeah, and I'm thinking that she's in the danger zone. Yeah, because I am, the type of a person that doesn't take part of something. Yeah, I take all of it or nothing at all. And I want all of you, Hulk Hogan, and what anyone you bring down happens to be Elizabeth. Well, man, you're dreaming, yeah. Sensational Sherry, what do you think about the threat against the Madness?
Oh, Mr. Elizabeth, never in your lifetime, this time or the next, will you put hands on the Macho Man. You're nothing but a champagne brunette bimbo.
Unbelievable satisfaction! I'm gonna take when I take the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt.
The Ice. I gotta say nothing.
I thought she was about to say bitch, but she said bimbo. Hey, y'all, I told you this discussion was going to be fun. I told you it was going to be all over, scattered around. You see the different answers and opinions we have. Now,
I don't like the discussion because you didn't say what year, what time, and all that. I don't think the discussion's that good because you should say it is this year. You going back to all back to 1902.
No. We talked about this year, and now we're gonna go. Now I'm gonna tell you.
Said this year and last year. I asked the question that. You better rewind the tape.
That's still.
You better rewind the tape so you can. It's not a good
2-3 years. Come on, man.
No, 2-3 years my butt. 2-3 years ago,
you can't judge somebody off of. If we judge quarterbacks off of 1 year, then damn it, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the league.
Lamar's the MVP, and Mahomes had a terrible, not a terrible, but a bad year for him.
You can't judge off of 1 year. You got to have got to do it for more than 1 or 2 years. Now, before we went, the quarterback that I think Jalen Hurts, he doesn't remind me of him, okay? Because the style of play is just it's totally, but his team, with the good running game that Philly has, he doesn't have to make a lot of good throws. He just got to not lose the game. And that was Bob Greasy in the early 70s. They had a run. Bob Greasy barely threw the ball on those Dolphins teams. They had Larry Zonka, Kick, and Mercury Morris, and they had Paul Warfield. He might have caught 40 passes in 1 year. He might have. I mean, I think in the Super Bowl, they only threw the ball 12 times when they beat the Redskins. So that's who, if Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl, that's who I'm going to compare him to, Bob Greasy. Not saying that they got the same playing style, because they don't. I'm just saying as far as him just doing his job, knowing what he's asked to do. Because he's not asked to do much. We do agree with that, right?
Definitely this year, less than, like before, like he said, his team wasn't as built as it is this year. But yeah, he's not asked to do as much this year.
Terrible. What how Charles Barkley did? Terrible. That was terrible. That sucked.
Bob Greasy, man.
No. I give you one comparison. He runs 1978 Chicago Bears, Vince Evans, and Walter Payton, Saquon Barkley. That's who they remind me of. 79, 78.
The 78 Bears won the Super Bowl too, right? They went to the Super Bowl.
No, but you ain't say that. See, like, there you go with these dumbass questions again.
It's not dumb.
Get your questions right, Lee Ice. You need to specify what the topic's about. You're trying to throw.
We're talking about quarterback and accomplishments. I mean, come on.
Lee Ice, you ain't say no specific accomplishment.
You comparing this to Bob. I'm gonna say Bob. No, they didn't win nothing, man. They didn't win
say
anything.
That was the topic. I'm done. I ain't saying nothing. I'm done. Take me out the topic. I'm done.
If we talking quarterbacks, naturally we talking about winning, right?
You talk, Lee Ice. I'm done.
Okay, but if we're talking quarters, quite naturally we're talking about winning, right? We ain't talking about losing. There's nobody talking about losing, man. So I got a question for you. Cam Newton. Would you rather be Cam Newton's career or Trent Dilfer's career? Would you rather be known as an MVP quarterback or a Super Bowl winning quarterback like Trent Dilfer?
Yeah, probably a Super Bowl. And Cam Newton's got a reputation of not being a team player. And that was that famous fumble in the Super Bowl where he didn't even try to go after it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want that reputation.
When they talk about the Baltimore Ravens, do they really talk about Trent Dilfer?
No, but he can look at a Super Bowl ring on his finger, though.
Do they talk about Brad Johnson?
No, not really.
No. So, but you are with the MVP. For 1 year, you were the best player.
Yeah, but how much would we talk about
NFL.
Cam Newton if he wasn't out there doing what he does, though?
Huh?
How much would we talk about Cam Newton if he just wasn't still out in the spotlight and all that, though?
But I'm saying he left his mark though in the NFL.
Yeah, but didn't a kicker for the Redskins win a MVP and nobody cared?
Won a Super Bowl though too.
I know.
But it just shows you that if you win a Super Bowl, what it does to your career. Now you said on the break, Terry Bradshaw won 4, but we don't consider nobody never considered him as a top quarterback.
No, he's never even in the top 5.
But on the other hand, Joe Montana won 4, and some people consider him a GOAT.
I don't know. I guess they say the team that Bradshaw had, but he had Jerry Rice and Roger Craig, and it's not like Montana didn't have players. So
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you see what I'm saying? How Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw both have 4, but we look at them different. Both on great teams, dominant teams, both on dynasties. But we just don't look at Terry Bradshaw the same, Boomer Esiason and Ken Anderson, both Cincinnati quarterbacks, won MVPs of the league. Got to the Super Bowl, didn't win, but do we consider them better? I mean,
neither of them are Hall of Famers.
Them, like
Ken's not
Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson.
Yeah.
Mark Rippon. Doug Williams.
Look at Jim Kelly.
Yeah, how we, so how do you, what's more important? An MVP season, multiple Pro Bowls or All Pros, or just, if you just win a Super Bowl as a quarterback, that puts you right there.
Dan Marino is the quintessential of that because till just recently, he was considered, or people still consider him top 5 of all time. He didn't win anything. He won 1 championship game.
Still this day, I think he's the greatest passer.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarterback I ever seen, but he ain't win nothing. You know, old timers would say Sonny Jurgensen, the best passing quarterback. Sonny never won anything either.
And then, like we talked about off the air, Otto Graham's won all kinds of stuff, but it's pre-Super Bowl, so nobody cares.
Yeah, he got NFL championships.
Yeah.
But nobody never talks about it.
Yeah.
So, what quarterback you think wins this Super Bowl, Brian?
I mean, I didn't think the Chiefs were going to three-peat, but it's hard to think they can't do it now. I mean, I think the Eagles are a better team, but I guess on paper Buffalo wasn't a better team, but I thought they were going to get it done, and they didn't. I don't know how anybody can beat them. Especially this year. This is probably their weakest team, is it not? And they're 15. Well, they're 15-1. That Denver game doesn't count.
Yeah, that Denver game don't count. And that's the weakest. I mean, he's had his weakest stats, and he's about to three-peat. So it seemed like he's been on cruise control the whole year. You're like, okay, I'm just going to do this enough, and we're going to win. I'm just going to do this, we're going to win. Boom, we're right back in the Super Bowl.
It's frustrating.
He gets 3 in a row. Where he at? He gets 3 in a row. Is he up there with Tom Brady?
People are going to argue, especially Chiefs fans are going to argue because he's done something. I don't know, 7 is unheard of. And Mahomes could just never get back ever again. Then is he close to Brady? I don't know. But he's definitely 2. He might already be 2 now. But he's now question 2 if he three-peats.
It's hard. Brady has 7 Super Bowls.
With 2 different teams.
I would have I'll take so many quarterbacks over him. Because when you pressure Brady, I mean, he is just a different quarterback. Unlike Mahomes, he knows how to scramble. Give me a quarterback that can move. Brady,
yeah, but that was a time where he didn't need that, though. Peyton and Brady were the 2 best. They couldn't move at all.
Move it all. Yeah. Wow, we didn't even mention Peyton Manning in there.
He used to be 2. He's not anymore. Or him and Montana were back and forth, too.
To me, Peyton Manning is the LeBron of the NFL. You got 4 Super Bowl trips, with 4 different coaches.
Yeah.
So that's basically all him. You know.
Don't mention LeBron. That's a whole nother. That's a kettle of worms there. With Jordan and
Everybody's
LeBron.
like, you gotta do a LeBron show. That is. So you got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't know how you can't. I don't want them to win. I don't really want Philly to win either, but
Yeah, I picked the Chiefs in the beginning, but he wins 3 in a row. To me, he goes right to number 1 all time.
it's definitely arguable. It's hard not to. I think what helps Brady, besides the fact that he beat Mahomes in the championship and the Super Bowl, is that he was with the greatest coach of all time, did all this stuff, went to the Buccaneers, and then he did it again. So I think that helps.
Oh, yeah, definitely puts him up there. That,
Yeah.
I just said. I mean, if they say he's the GOAT, I would never argue that.
He dominated my team for 20 years. So
There's just too many quarterbacks I would take over Brady. If that makes, I mean, I know that makes no sense at all.
yeah, I mean Marino might be a better quarterback, but he didn't win. So
Yeah,
there's a
I mean,
reason
like,
Brady kept winning. 10-year span where he didn't, and then he did it again. Then he went to another team and did it again.
did
It's not
it
a
again.
coincidence.
No, that's why I don't think Bill Belichick is the greatest.
All
coach
right,
of
Lee
all.
Ice.
It's time to go.
Hey.
Big dog.
Philadelphia 34, Kansas City 24. That you got it right there.
Okay, I'm going.
Jalen Hurts MVP.
Going Kansas City 31, Philadelphia 30.
Dude, Kansas City 28, Philly 24, and Mahomes will probably win another freaking MVP.
The reason Tom Brady, the one reason other Tom Brady got is the greatest of all time, 28-3. That's all you got to say.
Yeah, that too. He does have the greatest comeback in Super Bowl. That's a good point.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I gotta shut up on that one.
Montana's 2, no matter what Mahomes does.
Mahomes, yeah.
Montana's still be number 2 because Mahomes lost one. So
True. All right, before I get out of here, I gotta ask you about my boys. Jaden Daniels, a top 5 quarterback already.
no.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Brian.
Top 10, yeah. Top 5.
Did you have CJ Stroud top 5 going into this season? If you
No.
didn't, then the answer is no. Then
I
their
mean,
seasons were very similar. I know he got to the championship game, but
I don't see CJ. I didn't see CJ Stroud with last second wins. I didn't see CJ Stroud completing 80% of his passes. You know, I didn't see CJ Stroud running for 900 yards.
no. But he took a poverty team and he did what he did. He won Rookie of the Year and all that. I mean, Jaden Daniels is, I guess he's definitely top 10 now, but top 5 is top. I mean, we couldn't even agree on 2, let alone if
I
rookie
know,
Jaden
nobody-
Daniels is top 5.
The whole show, we don't even know who the second best quarterback in the league is. That is funny.
I know who it is. It's just he doesn't know who it is.
All right, y'all, it's time to go. We leave you like we always leave you, whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it. It's the best. For my son Brian, for the big dog, it's Lee Ice. We see y'all.